Miss Recap contains adult language and is intended for entertainment purposes only. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Little Miss Recap. My name's Amy.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
Hi, honey. How are you?
I'm okay. I got in the mail yesterday. I'm super excited. Ready?
What did you get in the mail? Yeah. Oh, nice.
It's a little mini gavel. I don't know who sent it to me.
I was going to say, did you figure out who sent it?
No, it's a little mini Law and Order gavel.
I like that.
I'm going to use this. I'm going to run all over town judging people.
Absolutely. As well, you should. Mm-hmm. My friend Keat could not handle that. She hates that boing boing so much.
Really?
Back in the day, we used to have parties where my friend Sam and Keat would come over to watch West Wing with us, with Charlie and me.
Okay.
They would come, not a party.
You were like in your 20s.
Yeah. Oh, before kids.
That's what you meant, like as teenagers. I'm like, we were dying in the woods. You guys were watching West Wing. There's two different things here.
Well, West Wing wasn't on when I was a teenager. In our 20s. Got it. You know, we had jobs and stuff. So they would come
Jenny and I used to do this for Sopranos and
we also did it for X-Files for a while too. Friends would come over and we'd watch together. So they would come over, we would watch West Wing, and right after West Wing came Law and Order. And like as soon as the West Wing music was done, we had to switch the channel immediately because Keat would be like,
he was triggered by Law and Order.
She was triggered by the gong gong. Like it really upset her. It was a whole thing.
You know what, Amanda? I'm gonna tell you something. That would be some shit I would pull. And
that is
I would
some torture,
like I would torture my mother over it.
Yeah.
And you know, have to receive like special treatment. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are you having a total windstorm where you are right now?
Okay. There was 90-mile-an-hour winds blowing past my window this morning. I said to Timmy, there's no way we're keeping power. But we have it.
I just told Todd we were going to go record and he's like, ooh, it's real windy. I'm like, well, we're going to give it a shot. See what happens.
It's crazy out here.
It's crazy. And it was pouring this morning, but the good news is all the gross snow is gone now. So that part's good.
Do you want to take a minute? This feels as good a time as any to just give an RIP to Rob Reiner. We did not talk about it.
Amy. Yeah, we can totally do it.
I am, guys, skip ahead if you don't want to hear this. Give us like 2 or 3 minutes, please.
Yeah.
As you guys know, Rob Reiner and his wife, Michelle, who I didn't know this about her. I knew she was like a producer. But I didn't know she was a photographer who took the photo for the cover of The Art of the Deal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. How about that?
Wow. That's interesting. I mean, she was an accomplished person in her own right. She wasn't just Mrs. Rob Reiner. She had a great
100%.
I also learned yesterday that or maybe today, her mother was a Holocaust survivor.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm so distraught over this. And to think that in their last moments, they knew this was at the hand of the child they loved and tried to save.
Yeah. The whole thing is so gut-wrenching and heartbreaking. I've said before, it was chatted about in BDF. I've always loved Rob Reiner. He really reminds me of my dad. And so that's, I think, adding to my sadness about the whole thing.
Of course.
I've always kind of like glommed them together. And they don't look a ton alike, but there's just something about Rob Reiner that
there's
always
an essence.
There's an essence, like, liberal old Jewish man. So I
feel the same
kind of what it boils down to.
Robert De Niro. He reminds Jenny and me so much of my dad.
Yeah.
It's not a look, it's an essence. Yeah.
And he made some of the most important movies of our time. And I'm not going to say like important in that, no, they did change the world. Princess Bride changed the world.
Stand By Me was important.
Stand By Me was important. Princess Bride
was important. They were important.
When Harry Met Sally is my all-time favorite movie. I was listening to Hidden True Crime yesterday, and they've been talking a lot about this. Apparently, when his daughter found all of this happening, her first call was to Billy Crystal.
I know.
Just as their closest family friend. And it's
what? I gotta say something.
Yeah.
The fact that fucking paparazzi and influencers and all these assholes were out there taking video of Billy Crystal walking away from the house.
Jesus Christ.
Don't watch that shit. Don't watch it.
Don't give them the alone. Clicks. I'm sad for their children. I'm sad for everyone who loved them. I'm sad for Nick. Like clearly this kid was
is tragic.
The whole thing is tragic. And I think the world is a little darker of a place without someone like Rob Reiner in it.
Yeah. Axel and I were talking about it at the end of Special Forces when we recorded. And, we were talking about how, like, a lot of times, I don't know if this is just an American thing. It might just be a human thing. You look for blame. You look for somebody to blame.
Yeah, of course.
In this case, like, it's just a tragedy. It's just a tragedy.
And
it's like tragic all around.
And I think it's an important lesson that I think is helpful to, so many families are struggling with children with mental health issues and addiction issues and all of that. And I think it can be helpful for families to think, oh my God, if I had X, Y, or Z, we could help my kid.
No, you could have all the resources in the world.
Everything available to them. There's literally nothing they couldn't have done to help their child. Yeah. And they couldn't help their child.
That's a really good point. That's a really important point.
We all think, like, if we had more money, we could get them to the best rehabs. I guarantee you Nick Reiner was at the best rehabs in the world. Like,
and I don't think Rob Reiner was putting Nick and Michelle Reiner were putting Nick Reiner in wilderness camps out in Utah. I don't think it was that kind of situation. I think they were the best of the best.
Yeah. And, a lot of people have talked about everything that his parents did to try to help him. And it's so heartbreaking. And I'm glad he's being remembered so wonderfully.
I know. Me too. Yeah.
And true rest in peace to them.
True R.I.P. Yeah. Just
the world is a little darker without them.
Yeah. And just to have it happen around holidays. It
was on Sunday, right? It was the first night of Hanukkah.
Yeah. Because Axel said when he heard about it, he immediately thought it might have been some kind of hate crime.
Yeah,
that's where we're at.
That's where we're at for sure. But it was the first night of Hanukkah.
Yeah. All right. So we got to make a hard pivot. You ready?
Let's make a hard pivot to these fools.
Hard pivot to, wow.
This season is delivering, Amy.
I will tell you, I'm loving this season.
I'm so glad you finally got on. I didn't think it would take a lot to get you there, but wow. This is why BT90 is the best. Well, it's one of the best. It's the best of the big three for sure. OG, HEA, the Sunday night shows. It's far and away the best because it tends to be the most ridiculous people and the stakes are really low.
Yeah, I agree.
People are just going to meet people.
Yeah.
But wow, these people going to meet people.
I agree. When I laid eyes on who I call rapidly aged Gypsy Rose.
Our good friend Lisa from right around the corner from me.
From our backyards. We know these types of women very well. Now, you're more familiar because there is a specific King of Prussia area kind of. I will say, though, we were talking about this with Jake and Matt, Mary Payne.
Yep.
I think this woman is from the Bayou. I'm telling you. That accent is not Pennsylvanian.
That is not a southeastern Pennsylvania accent. There's something else going on in her. We find out she's moved like 15 times. Justice for her child. Justice for Faith. I would like to adopt Faith and make her mine because she needs a better mother. But yeah, when Jake's like, I'm gonna need the PA late. I'm like, Jake, you don't understand. I literally grew up next to King of Prussia. Like, I'm sitting there figuring out these restaurants. And I've been in them.
We have lived in Pennsylvania our whole lives. This is no accent I've ever heard come out of Pennsylvania.
No.
There's something New Orleans, Bayou. There's something.
You just want her to be like Gypsy Rose.
I'm telling you, there's a reason she reminds me of Gypsy Rose.
She looks like not just rapidly aged Gypsy Rose.
It's not just the looks, though.
Yeah.
But it's also a vibe. Yeah. Guys, please deep dive on her and find out if she ever lived in the Bayou.
Please.
I need to know, and I need to know her proximity to Rod.
Okay. I don't think she's Rod's type. Just going on.
Okay, so this
where are we starting, girls?
90 Day Before the 90 Days, Season 8, Episode 3. Prepare for takeoff.
Prepare. Of course, we're going to go through the whole flight situation.
Yes. Okay, so why don't we start with Forrest and Sheena?
That sounds great. So,
all right, you take us away.
We remember Forrest 32 from the Dalles, Oregon, and Sheena from Las Piñas City, Philippines.
Okay? I love Sheena.
I love her.
Mm-hmm.
This poor sweet little baby angel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she's so
I agree.
okay. If we find out she's garbage, I'm going to be very upset.
I agree. And they seem to love each other. What other couple made me feel this way? Maybe like a Niles Matilda.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Where they genuinely loved each other.
Yeah, they really did.
I feel that way about these guys. I could live to regret this.
Yeah. This could be pot of shame real quick, but so far, knowing what we know now. So Sheena's getting ready to pick up Forrest. She's very excited and also very nervous. And they've rented an apartment for them to spend the time in. Thank God they don't have to stay with the parents who are stealing all of her money. I can't wait to find out what's happening with these people.
And they don't have to stay with Molly and Dev, right?
No, Molly and Dev are staying in the apartment.
Oh, they're staying in the apartment. That's right. Sorry, I watched this like 2 days ago.
Poor Dev. Justice for Dev. Justice for Dev and justice for
the real
Faith
victim here.
Having to put up with these fools. So she's got like all her shit with her. There's definitely stuffed animals involved. There's also a very large jackfruit so that they can try the local cuisine, which, hey, I'm all for trying the local cuisine. But I'm wondering if we couldn't have just procured the jackfruit closer to this apartment, closer to the time we're going to eat it.
Well, remember, was it last episode where she was getting in the car with it?
Yeah, there was this episode. She's got this huge jackfruit.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, girl. Sure.
Yeah.
And so she says that it is possible that she will kiss him when she sees him. But she may be a little.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant the jackfruit was in the apartment. I'm sorry.
We haven't gotten to the apartment yet.
Okay. All right.
But she is sure that these two are going to enjoy each other. So now, also, she's real terrified of Molly. I'm terrified of Molly.
Her. Don't blame her.
I'm at least across the country from her, and I'm terrified of this woman.
100%.
And she's afraid Molly's going to say terrible things to her, which she has good reason to believe. See those text messages. But she is going to be meeting the love of her life, dagnabbit. So it's going to be good. I know. So they're getting ready to land. Forrest is almost in tears as they're getting ready to land. He's self-filming himself. Molly's like, this is a long way to travel for a girl. But he says it just ain't any girl.
She's a real fucking problem.
I can't stand this woman.
I have a lot of problems with Molly.
I have a lot of problems with Molly.
There's a vibe I'm getting from her. I can't exactly put my finger on it, but I think she's somebody who says really nasty things about people behind closed doors. Like,
I think
really
so
nasty things.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. Okay. I think she's a meanie.
Okay.
And I think she's real judgy. And they've been traveling for 30 hours. And despite that, Forrest feels like he's basically hopped up on Monster. Okay, cool. So, sure. So deplaning, Molly has lost her passport. Oh, my lights just flickered. So if I lose you, it's been great.
Okay. Hopefully you'll just lose me momentarily.
Just like momentarily.
Exist.
This day is going off the fucking rails. I don't know what's happening here, but we're here.
Let's just
keep going.
Go
so
forward.
Molly has lost her passport. She is freaking the hell out with good reason. She now has to go through immigration.
Yeah. Just to be anywhere in a different country and lose your passport is terrifying.
Yes. So we see Sheena outside. The flight's landed, but he hasn't texted her yet. And she's freaking out. Molly can't find her passport. And you could just see Dev like, he is the Ben Affleck with the cigarette of like, I have to deal with all of this bullshit.
Yeah. So, that Ben Affleck with the cigarette, by the way, is every parent right now whose kids are home from college.
Oh, okay. That's how things are going. Okay. So the passport has been found. We're on our way through immigration. Sheena is so happy. She feels like she's floating. For some reason, every time we go to see Sheena, they just zoom right in on her feet.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Every time. And she's wearing like kind of orthopedic-y looking flip-floppy sandals.
Same girl. Gotcha.
Yeah, whatever. But I'm like, why are we going straight to her feet over and over again?
Oh God,
I know it's weird.
Who's behind that camera?
Yeah, exactly. It's like this guy have a foot fetish. He's real into Sheena's feet.
Is it Gino?
So Forrest goes and does his best Darcy glow up in the bathroom, gives himself a little pep talk, which is great. Of course, Molly is out there belly aching because she has all of these things to say to Sheena. And you can just see Dev is like, calm the fuck down.
Mark my words. She is going to get progressively worse as the season goes on.
Because Forrest is going to get progressively happier and further away from her to the
Mm-hmm.
Sheena team.
Mm-hmm.
This woman is not going to deal well with losing control of her kid at all. And Forrest talks again about what his mom sent to Sheena, and he's just hoping that his mom doesn't start a fight immediately. Forrest, I'm sorry, honey. She is going to absolutely be a monster this whole trip. So this has been 7 years in the making. Forrest just wants it to go well. Molly, cleans him up, makes sure his jacket is straight and his shirt is straight, and sends him out there to meet his girl. And she just keeps picking at him. I'm like, leave the guy the fuck alone. He's already nervous enough.
Yeah. I was on the Bravo Investigator podcast last week, and I talked with Dana, and we talked about how Forrest had gone previously to see another girl and it didn't work out or whatever. I said to Dana, Molly is the kind of mother who probably never let him forget that.
Oh, yeah.
She holds that over his head 24/7. Yep. It's part of the infantilization. It's part of keeping her baby boy home. And she also was probably supportive of this relationship because she never thought that they would meet each other. Right. She never thought that she never thought this would come to fruition.
Right. And here we are. And now she's real pissed about it.
But I can see her just being one of those mothers that just hangs it over his head all the time. Yep.
And she's like a monkey parent mother, just picking the nits off of him and just picking at him all the time. I'm like, leave this guy alone. And I'm anxious watching this. Forrest is anxious. I'm getting anxious for him doing this. Yeah. And they see each other. Sheena immediately starts crying.
Yeah, this is very sweet.
They hug. Forrest is 19 feet taller than Sheena.
I know.
She's coming up to the middle of his chest. He appears to be tall and she appears to be short. So this is
when I see anybody, Yeah.
It's like when you and Timmy hug, you just come right in the middle of the chest.
Yep.
And they hug, they're doing this, and she's just sobbing into his chest. Molly's watching this and tears are starting to pour down her face. I saw a moment of sweet humanity of a mom seeing her kid be happy. Dev starts crying.
Oh,
Dev. God, someone save this poor guy. Everyone's crying. I'm almost crying. It's great.
It was very sweet. Very sweet.
And Forrest is meeting her is everything. There's lots of I love yous. And then he asks for consent to kiss her. And they kiss. And now she's crying more. And he says kissing her was ecstatic. He says she has a lot of perfume on and he loves it. And she's like, I put a lot of fruit perfume. I can tell you right now, whatever this woman smells like, I'd hate it because I hate super sweet smells like that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think it would give me a headache.
We were talking about this. Oh, my daughter is doing a gift profile for everybody in her life. What are your favorite colors? What are your favorite scents? Where do you like to shop?
Okay. Sure,
I thought it was okay. But she's like, Mom, what are your scents? I'm like, bakery. She's like, well,
I like bakery.
I like to smell bakery and I like to smell like bakery.
Okay. So
there you go. But I believe it or not, I don't really wear anything.
Yeah, I wear I'm a perfume girly. I have but I have the same 3 that I've been wearing for a million years.
I'll use the girls gave me a Victoria's Secret body spray. If I'm going somewhere fancy, I'll
right.
But it's a floral smell. It's not bakery. But generally I like bakery.
You like bakery. Got it. It's yellow outside. I don't know what's happening out there. Okay. If I get taken away in a tornado.
Wait, now I need to see what's going on outside my window.
Yeah, what's going on outside there?
Okay, nothing. Pretty gray. Okay. Just pretty gray. Gray and moody, just like I like it. Okay.
Nothing could be wrong with that. So everyone's crying. She's got perfume. Sheena and Molly meet. They hug and they cry, hugging each other. It was sweet. Dev says it's too hot to be crying. I understand that. I would feel that way too, Dev. And Dev says he was surprised that this moved him so much. He isn't a crier, but he said it felt really good to cry.
Oh,
I love this man.
I do
Someone
too.
needs to rescue him from these people.
I know.
These people being Molly is the one he needs to be rescued from.
Yes.
Sheena now starts to apologize for everything that's happened. And Molly's like, let's focus on being happy now. I have a whole plan to rip you apart later, girl. But right now we're just going to hug. And Sheena starts hugging them all and says, we're all family now. And Molly says seeing her face to face is really overwhelming. I bet it is. Forrest and Sheena walk off hand in hand, and Molly says, apology aside, there are things we have to talk about before we proceed. Shut up, Molly.
Ruh-roh.
I know. Shut up, Molly.
I know.
Shut up. Okay, that's where we leave then.
Okay. Would you like I'll spin the wheel.
Okay.
It's gonna stop at Laura and Birkin or Aviva and Stig. Stig the artist. Sorry.
Let's get Aviva and Stig the artist over with, because I'm not invested in these two.
Okay. We
of
need
all
to
the stories,
talk about the shrimp.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. She threw it out.
It was not in a Tupperware container. No, I didn't think it was.
You were correct. I was wrong. When Todd and I watched it together, I realized I was wrong.
You guys don't understand how rarely this happens, that I have a detail right that Amanda does not have right. Yeah, it never happens. So I'm literally stopping the podcast and demanding you were right. Go ahead, Amanda.
You were right. I'm not sure what else is supposed to say that, but you were right. You were totally right.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I will bask in this for the one episode that it happens.
I'm
actually probably later this episode I'll get something wrong and you'll correct me. So
I'm just enraged that this woman flew this shrimp only to immediately throw it out.
Okay. And all of the passengers on that plane had to sit with it. Shrimp.
And then she chucks it.
Okay. Mm-hmm. This is a crime against shrimp. I'm just going to say it.
Guys, I think we all need to come together as a people, as a planet, a global collective, and say we don't bring stinky food onto airplanes.
Yeah.
This doesn't need to happen. No.
I was like, is he going to eat this and die? Is this where this season's going?
Yeah, that's why we have to get Elise and that rando from Australia at some point, because Stig is going to die after he eats the shrimp. Oh my God.
We get the 12 hours earlier. Are you happy?
Yeah. I'm just not invested in these guys. I don't know why.
I'm kind of into it. I'm into Aunt Spring.
Well, Aunt Spring. Again, is that her Christian name? I need to know. Aunt Spring has seen some shit. I need Aunt Spring back in here. She's the story.
Yeah. So Stig the artist, we see him performing, but I wrote, it kind of feels like an opening act because the crowd's not real engaged.
No. I don't think he's quite as big as he would like us to believe he is. Mary Payne looked, and I think he had like 86,000 followers before the show started, which isn't nothing.
No, he has 16,000 followers on YouTube and 22,000 on TikTok.
Oh, that's not a lot.
No.
Because you have 10,000 on TikTok.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah, okay.
So his name is Erlen Hutchinson, and you know the vibes, he tells us.
Yeah.
Vibes. Vibes.
We're vibing.
Yep. So he's a cool guy. He's chill. He loves singing for the ladies. They go crazy for him.
He is a cutie.
Oh my God, he's so fucking hot.
He's a real cutie.
Who have attacked him on stage. I'm like, yeah, I can see that.
I mean, I've almost attacked Barry Manilow, so, you know.
So he says, I almost made the worst joke ever. Never mind. I was going to say, if you want to hear about some attacks on stage, go listen to our Siegfried and Roy.
It's a dark moment.
Wow. It was a toe episode, guys. Can't remember which one, but
it was like 2 or 3 ago.
Amanda took me on a journey.
By the way, as we're recording this, folks, it's December 19th. Yesterday is the 2-year anniversary of the events of December 18th. Yes. Just saying.
Guys, I'm not laughing at Siegfried and Roy. I'm laughing at what happened on that episode that we talked about them. So anyway, he says 10 years ago, he put out his first song and he worked really hard. And now he is at the highest level in Belize.
Okay. He is the most famous man in Belize. Good for you, dude.
So he's backstage with his bros and they're like, dude, you bang 95 different chicks a week. What are you doing with this girlfriend? What's happening? They also kind of imply he likes foreign women.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think he's the type.
Yep. And he says, you know what? She's super hot. And she's also kind and gentle and has a cute laugh. And I could be myself with her. I don't have to be this huge celebrity all the time. Sometimes it's nice to just be a person.
This is how Tom Cruise must feel when he starts dating.
Speaking of Tom Cruise, just a quick aside.
Yes.
I've always been into Tig Notaro. Always been into.
I love Tig Notaro.
Yeah. I love Tig. There's something about Tig that I'm into. Okay.
Yes.
Yesterday I was watching their Handsome Pop.
Okay.
And Tig met Tom Cruise.
Oh boy.
And whipped out a photo of Tig where they look exactly like Tom Cruise.
Oh my God.
As a younger person.
Okay.
And they showed Tom Cruise, and Tom Cruise was like, I guess, dying about this. And then I'm like, could this be why I've always been slightly low-key attracted to Tig?
Could be because of the resemblance to Tom Cruise.
There's a Tom Cruise
Tig
vibe.
Recently did a TikTok or something because they played this really terrible character on the morning show. And they're like, I'm not Amanda. That's the character's name, actually.
Yeah.
Just so everyone knows, character I played, not me.
Yeah. I get it. Like, can you imagine being Joffrey and strolling around the streets?
Seriously, like some of the worst people. What? Bolton Ramsey.
Oh,
yikes!
So, anyway,
back to
Stig the artist is very happy that he doesn't have to put on the pretense of being the hot, popular guy that he is when he's with Aviva. He has, like I said, 16,000 followers on YouTube. So he tells the camera, many of my relationships have failed for a specific reason. And that is he brings his girlfriend around and there's all these other bitches throwing themselves at him out there with their mews, trying to get his D. And the girlfriends get jealous. It's just a barrage of women, Amanda.
So many women are just walking up to him with their mew out, ready to go. And the girlfriend gets annoyed by it. I too would be annoyed if Todd and I were walking down the street and people were just presenting their mews to him back and forth all the time. I'd be annoyed. I'd be like, can't we just go to Wegmans? What are we doing?
So he says, I was a player for most of my life, but I'm ready to settle down. But I need a faithful partner, and I need somebody who's going to understand this is my life. This is, I'm sure it's very similar to maybe Howard Stern. How his first wife Allison had to accept that there was home Howard, and then there was
raging
Howard,
misogynist,
the raging misogynist, sexist weirdo on the radio. Which
sure,
yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. I'm sure Stig the artist is at that level.
Very much, it's exactly the same thing. Yeah.
So the friend goes, I think this has a 20% chance of working.
I think his friend is being generous, but go on.
Later, Stig the artist heads to the airport and he stands out there and one person does recognize him.
Hey, that's one more person that would recognize me at an airport.
But guys, remember, Aviva thought there would be hordes of fans.
Yeah, she wasn't sure she'd be able to get the crowd to him.
Even though she shows up and we learn she's a nervous wreck and she has shrimp all over her pants. She has to prepare herself for the hordes of women.
I have to tell you, if I'm going to meet my hot rock star boyfriend that I've flown to meet, what I really want to do is smell like shrimp juice.
No, me too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the scent I should have told Penelope that I liked.
Yes, shrimp.
So their meetup is cute. It's a little awkward, but it's fine. It's fine. I wrote, my God, he's fucking hot. He is hot. I am into him.
Okay.
He thinks she's hot. He loves her fat ass, he tells us. I've had those words said to me, not in a kind way.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've been called a fat ass before.
Never heard that as a compliment. She does throw out the Chinese food immediately, which again,
why did
the journey of the traveling shrimp? Why did we do this?
Why? But I'm glad no one is, now going to spend the next 24 to 48 hours hunched over a toilet.
I'm sorry. It would be the sisterhood of the traveling shrimp. Sure. Sorry, guys. So they're going to a hotel in Belize City, and he'll be performing out on the islands tomorrow, and he'll be performing some new songs. She's very excited.
She is, but she's like, oh, I already have to show up at shows? Okay, here we go.
Yep. He has rose petals all over the bed. She's all horned up. Yep. He says he is attracted to her even more in person, but he will be a gentleman because he is Stig the artist. Sure. So he's going to put away that persona. Sure. And he's just going to be Erwin or whatever his name is. And he's going to just let her take the lead. Okay. She has a rose tattoo They joke about getting their names tattooed on each other. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
The only names you should ever tattoo on yourself are your mother and your children. Those things don't change.
True. By the way, Love After Lockup is back.
I know. I saw the screener email.
So he tells her he does not want her to be jealous and he needs her to understand his lifestyle. And she says she definitely wants to respect that. She doesn't want to be jealous, but she also wants to be respected.
And that's fair.
But I think what would serve them well, Amanda, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, is a conversation around what does respect look like?
That's what I was going to say. She's going to need to be real clear about what that looks like. Otherwise, he's going to trounce over it all the time unknowingly.
Yeah, because these are very generic terms.
Yes.
Yeah. So she gets in some lingerie and wow.
She's hot.
And that's where we leave them.
And they're...
He's hot. The way he's laying in bed with his glasses, making out with her. That's a power move.
I enjoy
leave the glasses on.
There's something about someone who's unclothed but still wearing their glasses that is hot.
Well, he had jeans on that had like rips in them strategically. I noticed. All right. Do you want to go to Rick and Trisha, please?
Let's go to Rick and Trisha. Okay. You know who's I was going to say, who's the real problem here is Rick, but we know that because Rick is gross.
Yeah, we're not fans, guys. We are not fans.
This guy is gross. I don't like how he talks about her. I don't like how he's pawing at her.
It's very objectifying.
It's gross. So we are post Bang Fest, clearly. And these two just honestly look fuck drunk. Like,
yeah, they do. They do.
And she's really tired from what they did. And he asks if it was everything she expected. And she said even more. They banged twice.
Pretty good, Rick.
Pretty good. She's impressed given his age that he was able to do so much. And he says, I haven't even pulled out all my tricks yet.
Oh,
hey now.
Yikes.
He offers to go for a third round. And an hour later, they're making their way to the market. So I think she was like, no, we got to go do shit. So they're going to the market and we have the traditional showing of the American to the local market where we have to show them the animal heads and the hearts and the things and the stuff and
gloves and all of it.
This is like Sam and Ali's Fear Factor Madagascar edition.
Yeah.
But at least he's not trying to move there because of course she has to move to the US.
Of course.
And he's like, I only gave her a sample of what it has. He just could stay in bed and fuck all day. Well, no, you're going to have to go do shit, dude. Sorry. Sucks to suck. So first they're at the market. Of course, he gets freaked out by the showing of the gross things by his standards. We've got a half a pig head. We got a goat stomach. We got a heart, which kind of reminded me of Yellow Jackets, which cannot come back soon enough.
Yeah.
And he says, this is their first date, but this meat is really ruining their sexy vibe.
I mean,
I'm not going to disagree with him on that one. And
no.
He's like, do you eat all of that? She's like, of course. In our culture, we don't waste anything and we eat it all. And she's kind of annoyed by how freaked out he is. This is the standard trope, right?
Yeah. Yep. We get it.
Fine. So now they're driving around. Madagascar looks amazing.
Beautiful.
Looks so beautiful. And they come across some folks playing music at this like gorgeous scenic outlook.
This looked so fun.
I know. I wanted to do this.
Me too.
Rick tries to dance. Doesn't go good.
Well, he's trying to tap dance a little bit.
Yeah. To this music. And it's not quite the right.
Yeah. Tap dance is a very specific, like I took tap, ballet, and jazz for many years.
Yes.
Tap, it requires coordination and skill, obviously, but like it's not, there's not a lot of rhythm to it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like
the music is very specific, and this was not the right music for what he was trying to do.
Correct. Yes. Thank you.
And she's like, dude, let me show you how it's done. So she goes up and dances. It's adorable. She's adorable. And he says, this isn't tap dancing. And this is making him realize there's a lot he doesn't know about her from just talking on the phone. Like, she's a good dancer.
Like, she could dance. But he says it in a way that it feels, I don't know.
She's trying to hide something.
I could be projecting something onto him, but it felt to me like,
fuck out.
Yeah, like it was nefarious. Like, I don't know.
There's a lot I don't know about her. Well, yeah, of course there's a lot you don't know about her. You just met her.
Well, and it felt like, the reason I say that is I don't think he liked her dancing like that with those men.
I don't think so either. I think he's real possessive about it, I think. I mean, we'll see, but that's the sense I got too. And he is falling more and more in love with her because the sex was good and she's hot.
Because, I mean, she's hot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he wants to figure out what happened during those 5 days. But he needs to get to know her better, and they need to be transparent with each other. So we sit down on this bench, and we're going to have the talk, which we've seen previewed. And he says some things he wants to talk about. He wants to figure out what happened when she went MIA. And she's like, I already told him. And does he want to know everything? And he says, what she said sounded unbelievable, and he wants her to be honest. So she's like, well, you have to promise you're not going to get mad if I tell you everything. So now we come back. It's time to unveil Secret Gate. He half-heartedly promises he won't get mad, but he's like, I can't promise it won't hurt me, which I liked that. Like, yeah, I promise I won't get mad, but I can't promise I won't have feelings about it.
Right. Like, I could see a version of that being like, I promise that I won't react.
Right.
Like, I'm allowed to feel how I'm going to feel.
Right.
But I won't blow up. I won't react.
Right. Yeah. So Trish says a month ago, she had a lot going on and didn't talk to Rick for 5 days. He was really upset, and it's caused a lot of problems for them. So what she tells us happened is what we knew before. The ex-boyfriend got robbed. He blamed Trisha, and she was really freaked out. Also, I didn't tell you everything, she says. She pauses. Rick says he's scared. And now it's just the brother's accident. He hurt someone on a scooter. And so her family had to care for the victim, and then they had to go to the police to pay for the amends. I guess that's what you do in Madagascar. And Rick's like, well, why wouldn't you tell me that? And Rick says that I thought you were with someone else. Like, that story, like, who, not that who cares about that story, but like, that doesn't impact our relationship.
Yeah.
Potentially. And she's like, I just shut down. And he's like, you can, he says, I can be your confidant now that I'm here and you can tell me things. And she's like, well, we hadn't met yet. And I was afraid you were going to judge me and judge my family or just think I wanted money.
I understand that. That's understandable.
She seems real sane and normal.
Yeah, like if Jenny was out like fucking off and ran somebody over with a car,
right,
and like we had to deal with that as a family, like I would feel shame around that. Like telling strangers, you know what I mean? Like,
and Rick was ostensibly a stranger to her at this point.
Yeah.
And
I mean, she should. Let me be clear. She shouldn't feel shame around it. It was an accident, obviously, but whatever. Yeah.
So this is a total nothing burger, right? And she says it's different now because she can see how he is and she can share everything. And she asks if he's okay. And he's like, yeah, I totally get it now. Thank you for explaining everything. However, he says when she told him before, it didn't add up, but he can see the truth in her eyes. And now he feels bad for not trusting her. Because instead of being there for her,
he had to go off and do what?
He had to go off and fuck someone else.
We knew it.
But it's even worse than what we thought it was. Because here's what he did, guys. He reconnected with his old girlfriend in Colombia. So, okay, Rick, you go for young women, not in the U.S. I see you. Fucking sex tourist. I see you. And during those 5 days, he talked to the ex. He bought tickets to go see her. Trish returns from her dealing with her family and stuff, and he still fucking goes to Colombia and fucks this woman for days on end.
Okay, and do you think he put a baby in her?
I don't know about that.
There's a reason he told her.
I don't know why he told her.
Exactly.
I don't know why. I don't know if there's a baby, but there was no need to tell her this.
Or is she the mother of one of his children? So like she'll be in the picture. So he's telling her to prevent. I'm just surprised he's telling her.
Oh, I am too. But these people are idiots.
Yeah, that's true. They
don't make good choices.
Sometimes, John Ockman, detective.
It's just these people are stupid.
It just is what it is.
It just is what it is.
Yeah.
And that's where we leave them.
Okay. Do you want to go to Laura and Birkan?
Let's go to Laura and Birkan. And as I said to you before we even started recording, I love her accent and I love how she says his name. And she's my favorite on the season so far.
You know what I'm going to say about Laura? And children of the 80s and 90s will get this. She's a cutie patootie.
She is a cutie patootie.
She's a cutie patootie.
She's a total cutie patootie.
Okay. So she's getting ready to go. And she tells the camera, I was confronting Michael to give him one last chance to declare his love for me, but he's not going to. So I'm going after love. What did you think of this?
Oh, girl, don't go to some 26-year-old idiot in Turkey for this.
No.
Find local love that's appropriate and that makes sense. I mean, we all saw it, right? We saw this was her Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Of trying to get Michael to finally make a decision.
Yeah.
And no decision is a decision.
Correct.
So I'm glad she's like, I'm going to move on. I'm not going to sit there around and wait for Michael my whole life. I want love and relationship. This isn't the place to go, honey.
I just wrote, is this the plot of Love Actually or 16 Candles or Pretty in Pink? It feels like we've seen this plot many times.
Yes.
So Laura's parents show up today and yikes.
Her parents are a lot. Like a lot.
Okay. She is 47 years old.
Yeah. Why do she's a year younger than you.
Why do they still have so much say over what she does?
I mean, my parents have more say over what my fear and thoughts of what my parents will say has more control over me than it should.
Yeah.
For my age.
Yeah.
So I understand a bit of it, but this was a lot.
Yeah. Like, I don't understand why she's just not like, I'm going to Turkey. Can you guys give me a ride to the airport? Like, right. Don't get me wrong. My mother would have a thought about this.
Of course she would. So would my mother.
But it would be like a conversation. And you know what? Honestly, she'd probably make Jenny do it. Jenny would have thoughts about this. My sister would have a lot of thoughts about this.
Yes.
But like, I guarantee you, my father probably wouldn't say anything. And my mother probably wouldn't say anything.
Yeah.
They'd just be like, whatever. It's like,
there goes Amy again.
Yes. And to be fair, like, you know, they couldn't help me even if they wanted to. So like, if I was making a mess, it's my mess to make.
Yeah.
So she's getting a ride to the airport. Her parents are not supportive, she says, because they're Catholic and conservative. And this ride to the airport is something because it's a lot of, he's using you. He's a Muslim. He, you know, a lot of that, he doesn't love you. It's a red flag that like, these are insulting things to say to your child.
There's a lot of, racism involved here, religious, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but there's a lot of judgment here that's happening that's not necessary.
And you could tell it comes from mom because she talks about the age difference and dad goes, I have hair on my chin older than 20 years, right? And mom goes, don't make jokes. It's not funny. It's like, whoa.
It is kind of funny. That was actually kind of a funny joke, but yeah,
he just wants a ticket to America. I was like, wow. Okay.
These people are a lot.
By all accounts, we don't know the history. Like, to be fair to her parents on just seeing them at this one spot, maybe Laura has a history of making horribly irresponsible decisions that the parents have had to bail her out of time and time and time again. And if that's the case, then they have every right to say something.
Absolutely.
But by all accounts, what we're seeing, she seems like a responsible adult.
Yes, she does.
So,
yes, she does. I don't know what we're complaining about.
No. So, Laura, you know what? We need this mother and father to go over to Chloe and Johnny on 90 Day Tow and knock some sense into Chloe.
Yes. Thank you.
So, the guy wants out of Turkey. You know, you don't know how this, it's terrible. It feels xenophobic.
Xenophobic. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So Laura says, I'm already a nervous wreck. Why are they winding me up like this?
Right.
And I get that. So they leave her at the airport and she tells the camera, listen, I'm taking a calculated risk. I know this can blow up in my face and that's fine. And it is very low stakes. If it blows up, she gets on plane, comes home. No kids involved. She's not giving this guy a ton of money.
I feel like she has a very clear head about this.
I agree.
She seems to have a good head on her shoulders so far.
I agree. They may be, we may eat those words someday.
Oh, I'm pretty sure we will eat those words. But as of right now, I feel like she has a good head on her shoulders.
I agree. So she whips out her romantasy novel and she's reading it to just, kind of calm her down. And then
she's turning herself. Let's be real. She's turning herself on in the middle of the airport. What are we doing?
Is she finger banging herself on the baggage carousel?
That's what I'm wondering.
So meanwhile, we go to Burcon and he is reading Nietzsche, just sitting by the sea.
I was like, okay. Amy's going to be into this.
Kind of into this guy. I'm not going to lie. Like, he's a little young for me. I'm not into him really physically. He's too young, right?
Okay. But like a moth to a flame.
Yes, there's something about somebody who just has a real strong opinions and thoughts about things and like is real, I don't know, philosophical. Yes, it's something for me. Okay, guys, if you're watching us on YouTube, you may notice we have different clothes on.
Hi, guys.
Listen, we had an incident yesterday where I lost Amanda. I didn't know what to do with myself.
I know. You lost internet?
So normally if we lose our Wi-Fi, it's not a big deal because I can live my life off the hotspot of my phone. Sure. But this was like, I lost everything. I couldn't use my phone. I could only make phone calls.
Wow.
It was a trying time.
I bet.
My kids immediately fled the house.
Yeah. Amy just disappears on me. And I'm like, should I shut the window? Am I going to lose the recording? I don't know what to do. And then I get this little text. Hi, it's Penelope. My mom asked me.
Okay, because Penelope wasn't here.
Right.
So she was in the city, so she could text.
Got it. That's why she could. And Sammy was home, which is why when you called me, I could hear the distress signal of a 19-year-old without internet access.
Well, I had to call Amanda to look up the outage because, oh my God, I tried to get my mother to do it.
Oh, no.
Amanda.
No. Next time, just always call me.
Wow.
Always just call me. I'll help.
She's like, I need to log into your Xfinity account. No, you don't, Mom. There's a way around it. Like, just.
Yeah. Like, I figured it out.
Yeah. She doesn't understand. Like, just keep going down in the Google results until you find the thing where you don't have to log in.
No, I just put in your address and then it said what the deal was. Yeah.
Oh my God. Anyway, it came back on about 8:30, 9 o'clock last night. So I was able to very quickly get done what I needed to get done. And here we are this morning continuing.
Yes, we are. Okay.
So Birkin says, I'm into philosophy because life is deep and we're just living on the surface. What is going on?
Who is this guy?
I know. I can see this is probably one of the first times that I could see why you would genuinely find this person attractive and not just be sex touristy about it.
Right. Like there's some depth to this kid.
Yeah.
There appears to be depth to this kid.
So I could see how like Laura, somebody who's transformed their life so much in the past year, is into a guy who talks like this.
Yeah. And she seems smart and interesting. Like, this is attractive.
Absolutely. And we know she loves education. She's a teacher. So he says he discovered Nietzsche at the darkest time in his life. We all have, honey.
Yeah, that's usually when it happens. It was called philosophy in college for me, but yeah.
And he was on the verge of a pro football career and his knee collapsed and his ACL was crushed and his career was over. He says he does still play, recreationally, but you have to embrace the pain. And then he says, life is like this. One part struggle, one part survival.
Who is this guy?
I'm here for this.
Who is this guy?
Right? I'm here for this.
There's something going on here with this guy. He's got some depth.
So he had to rebuild his dreams, and Laura is a big part of that. And boy, do we see some filters on Laura.
Oh,
this is Rebecca Zaid situation.
This is. Hopefully he doesn't show up at the airport with very
her dress
highly
or her shirt
with a picture of her so filtered within an inch of her life on his t-shirt. Yeah, girl, friends, stop the filters. Just stop.
It was a time and a place. It's not a thing anymore.
Thank God. Thank God.
Although it is if you're a Silva twin.
Todd's favorite thing, though, is on Threads when women will post thirst traps and be like, I love being natural. He's like, There's like 7 filters on this. What are you talking about?
So he says, I was in the darkness and now I could see the sun. Wow. So he's meeting up with Memo, and Tugba.
Sure.
And they're playing a game. He tells them he's very excited for his woman to get here. And Memo asks, I think it's Memo. I'm going to say Memo. It sounds less infantile.
Yeah, Memo sounds like
you're 5.
Or it sounds like your grandmother's nickname.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Memo asks about her age. And then he says, when you're 45, she'll be 65.
Yes,
like, are you okay with this? And Tugba says, as you age, are you sure that you want someone younger by your side? He says he is not that kind of person. He doesn't care about age. No. What would Nietzsche say is what I ask.
Yes, absolutely. WWNS.
He tells the camera, she's old, but it's okay because I have that screen grab where he's just like, she's old.
She's old.
Period. Like there's no
but. She's old.
Like, she's 3 years younger than me. Shut up.
If she's 3 years younger than you, she's 7 years younger than me. Shut up.
So he says, I'm not that kind of person. And he's like, she's old, but it's okay because I've dated older women in the past. And he's attracted to their understanding of life. Now, I've always been attracted to older men. So I kind of get this.
I kind of get this too.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. If it's genuine, if what he's saying is genuine, it feels like, Amanda, am I an idiot? These two are not going to be in love, right?
No, they're not going to be in love. Because I think he's going to, I don't know. The previews don't look good. I have to think from his perspective, he's probably not finding a lot of 26-year-olds who are like real into Nietzsche.
That's true.
So like, I see why he could be into an older woman too.
Yeah. So he's attracted to their understanding, like I said. And besides, Laura looks good for her age. The filters. She does. She's very
beautiful.
Cute. Yes.
But what he's seen.
He thinks she looks 30.
Now, I don't know how much time they've like FaceTimed and stuff. So maybe he's gotten, I mean, I know you can do some filters there, but I don't know. Maybe he has a bit. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Memo now says, did you tell her the bad things? And I'm like, I'm leaning in. Yeah. What are the bad things? He says, those are things I should tell her in person. No. Tell somebody what they're walking into. Be honest.
Yes.
So he tells the camera, when my football career ended, I opened up a few businesses and everything failed. And I couldn't find a job, so I'm broke.
Well, who amongst us?
I'm like, of all the bad things, that's
not so bad.
Terrible.
And you're 26.
Yeah, right.
She's not, hopefully she's not expecting you to, finance her life.
Do you know how many times I've been flat broke in my 20s?
Yeah,
many.
Like all of them.
Yeah. So he now brings up Michael.
Yep.
And their friendship is completely unacceptable. And he doesn't want to control her, but he doesn't trust Michael at all because Michael is a man.
Right. And we know what men do. Do you think he's a bisexual military man?
Maybe. All right. Let's get to the main event.
Whoa. Okay.
When I was on my journey from the 1800s
Your Little House on the Prairie experience last night.
The only thing I could listen to was Audible, books I downloaded. So I listened to almost all of the Gypsy Rose book.
Okay. It's good, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. She
after the holidays, we have to do a book club on this.
I know people have complicated feelings about Gypsy Rose, but I'm going to say this. She owns up to everything in that book. So she talks about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too.
She does. Yeah.
I mean, not necessarily that weird video of her dancing like Buffalo Bill in Silence of the Lambs,
but she does talk about the video that's circulating about Nick saying that he wanted to take their daughter's virginity and her kind of going along with it. And she talks about why she kind of went along with it. I mean, again, you and I have complicated feelings about her that people don't agree with, but
with an empathetic lens.
Yeah. Anyway.
And not everybody else does. Okay.
Speaking of Gypsy Rose, let's go to, when someone is missing, and a sketch artist must show them how they've progressed. It's like progressive aging or something.
Yes.
That this person is the Gypsy Rose version of that.
Yes. If Gypsy Rose goes missing and she's gone for 20 years, just sketch Lisa and we're good. It'll be real clear who she is.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got Lisa, 51, from King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. I grew up right next to that. And Daniel, 39, from Nigeria. So, guys, I'm going to really try not to be the world's most obnoxious person going, I know that, I know that, I know that. But I have to tell you, when in a little bit, we're going to get to her having hibachi with her best friend and her daughter. The journey I went on to figure out which hibachi restaurant this was. Oh my God. It was like 15 minutes. And then eventually I saw the number behind them. I'm like, okay, find a restaurant. It's the one in Downingtown. I've been there. Okay. So I know where they're driving. So we see her and her daughter. They kick right off. Her daughter is Faith. Justice for Faith. Somebody save Faith.
Although, how old is Faith?
Faith is in her early 20s.
Okay, she looked to me like she was closer to her 30s, and I was like, she needs to move out of the house. But if Lisa's only 52, well,
51, she could be. I get the sense that she's in her early to mid 20s.
Okay.
Regardless, what this woman has done to this child is
I fully agree.
gross.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Faith should be able to escape.
Yes, Faith needs to escape.
Yeah.
And so they begin with a fight about the difference between a gigolo, a playboy, and pimps. Okay.
There's a lot of nuance there.
There's a lot, sure. And apparently she and her daughter live together. Not apparently, they do. They also seem to have really inappropriate boundaries.
100%.
They are too enmeshed. They are too much in each other's business. They talk about sex. They talk about masturbation. They talk about dick size. And I don't want to be here for any of this.
Yeah. And, it's same old story. Lisa is a single mom. Raised Faith as her only companion. And not all single moms do this. I don't want to paint this with a broad brush. But when we see this, it's often
single
the mother has been heartbroken, has suffered some trauma in some way, and the kid is a replacement. I guarantee you, I'm not throwing shade. If this happened to me, I'd do the same thing. So I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying this is when it happens.
This is a thing that happens. So we learn that Lisa has been married 5 times.
Yeah.
First one ended in an annulment. She was very young. It was real quick. Second one was her very best friend and is the father of her daughter. And really, they just kind of turned into a friend situation. Third one was her favorite, but she left when she realized she was a lesbian. Okay. Happens. Sure. Happens. Great.
Late in life lesbian. Love it.
Sure. So then she married 2 women. Neither of those relationships worked out.
She kind of yada.
She hand waved for the 2 women.
Yeah.
That we married.
I'm like, wait a minute. There's 5 marriages, but you really zoned in on 3.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Honed in on 3. Yeah.
Yes. And she had forgotten all about men until she met Daniel.
Okay.
He's 39.
He's older than I thought.
He is older than I thought. I thought he was going to be in his 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, 39. I still do not think this is real.
Oh, no. This guy's a scammer 100%.
But it has more of a chance of looking real that he's almost 40.
They're relatively age appropriate. They're only 12 years apart. Like, this isn't so super crazy. This guy is a scammer who's scamming her, and she is dumber than a box of rocks.
100%.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he says he isn't built like a woman, or she says he isn't built like a woman in any way, shape, or form, and she's kind of into it, which is surprising to her.
Yeah.
So here's how they met. He randomly messaged her on social media. She immediately calls him out as a scammer, and he just kept trying, and he was really nice, and he said the nicest things, and his sweetness actually hurts her teeth, and she folded because he's just great.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. So now we find out what we knew all along from her talking head is that this woman is donning a wig.
Yes, and she looks so much better without the wig.
So much better.
So much better. Yes.
Yeah. She's got cute short hair. It's great. She had an ex who had her cut her hair. So what we're figuring about Lisa right now is she does what people tell her to do. And if someone gives her an ounce of love, she will do anything she can to keep it going.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So her ex had her cut her hair short. Daniel prefers long hair. So she's going to wear a wig, and she's going to wear it the whole time, which I think is going to be great in sub-Saharan Africa when it's really fucking hot. And she's a lady of a certain age.
Oh, yeah.
This is not
going to go well.
No. The wig alone would be like, nope, I can't do that.
Yes.
So now we see her daughter, who breaks down exactly how parentified her mother has made her in this relationship.
It's not good.
And her mom is a disaster.
Yeah, it's not good.
Justice for Faith.
Yeah.
Her kid has been to 15 different schools.
This is hard.
This is hard. What did this woman do to this child?
So basically what Lisa has done is she has created a world of chaos in which Faith has found that the only thing non-chaotic is Lisa.
Yes.
So she has clung to her for stability, not able to understand that Lisa is the agent of chaos.
Correct.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
It's real fucked up. Faith is also shocked that we're changing back to men. But whatever. So they go to a random drugstore. Of course, I have to figure out what that is. Anyway. And we find out they've had a lot of phone sex. Which Faith is hearing through the fucking wall. Ugh.
Yeah, what does that look like?
I don't want to know.
Can I ask a dirty question?
Of course. Yes, of course you can ask the dirty question.
Okay. I understand that there are situations in which people pleasure themselves on the phone with each other, right?
Yes, that's what phone sex is. Yeah.
Is that what we're considering phone sex? Because she made it seem like there was an additional step. And I was like, what else are we doing?
I think we might be doing some video sex as well. But no, that's basically just masturbation while you're talking to each other.
Okay. All right. I was like, what else could be happening here?
Yeah.
Is she like taking the phone and putting it in her mute so he can get like a look? I didn't mean it that way. It sounded bad.
The image I now have of this ridiculous woman shoving a phone up her vagina.
I meant shoving it like in there, like down right in there. I didn't mean in there.
I do suspect maybe there is some camera close-ups of the area.
It's been a long time since I haven't lived with my husband.
Yes, it really has. And you haven't dated. It's been a long time, girl. But no, I don't think people are actually sticking their literal phones in vaginas, at least.
Let me put it this way. When I was single, we didn't have smartphones.
Correct.
So,
and for that, everyone is grateful. It worked out really. Oh. Think of the mess you would have gotten yourself in if you had a goddamn smartphone.
No.
So she's nervous because sex with a man is freaking her out, especially the cleanup. She goes into the dripping. I'm like, girl, stop talking.
Okay, Matt Sharp.
What are we doing?
That doesn't very much like she
family friendly.
Very much like she described the liquid being left on the floor. How about we leave this piece of tape on the cutting room floor?
Yeah.
Jesus.
This is
I didn't need to hear
PG-13.
I didn't need to hear about dripping with Lisa.
Nope.
Thank you.
No, thank you. So she asks the guy at the store about buying condoms. They have to be
okay. Justice for this Rite Aid manager. Who's like 22.
Right.
He's like, why is this happening? Manager. He's like, look, I'm just here because I'm a key holder. I closed the store. I don't know anything. I'm not a condom expert.
Yeah.
Condoms, Rose. Condoms.
I have to say though, he's being pretty cool about the whole thing.
He is. He's calling us bros though the minute this is over.
Yeah. As soon as she leaves and the cameras are gone, he's like, guys, I said the most fucked up customer. This woman with a really bad wig telling me about banging some guy in Africa. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
So this isn't just about the embarrassment about the condoms. We also have another problem here. Daniel doesn't know she was a lesbian.
Yeah.
A few months ago, she kind of tested the waters to see how he would react and said that at one point she had a fling with a woman. And he asks her how she could do that to herself. And God is disgusted with her. So it's going to go really well when she comes out to him.
I mean, again, not that I advocate lying, but like,
why does he need to know this?
Yeah.
At least for a while.
I don't think he needs to know.
I don't know.
It doesn't affect him. Let's put it that way.
It doesn't. Yeah. But she plans on telling him the truth in person because she isn't ashamed, but she's worried that he's going to peace out on this. So now I see her hero shots. I'm pretty sure they were taken in Phoenixville where I was born. Okay. So they're at Hibachi where they are with Juna. Justice for Juna too. Actually, justice for anyone who has to be in Lisa's orbit because this woman is a disaster.
I didn't know if her name was Juna or Gina. I couldn't tell because, again, our girl has such a Cajun accent.
They showed her name as Juna.
Okay. All right.
Got the little name tag Chiron thing.
Okay.
So they're talking about Nigerian food. And so Juna's like, so what kind of food is there in Nigeria? She's like, I don't know.
No, I hope there's chicken nuggets because that's what she's going to be eating.
She's definitely going to need chicken nuggets. Well, you know what? We know what food's in Nigeria because we watched all of Michael and Angela. There's good cake in Nigeria. Lisa, don't push it in someone's face. Okay. Yeah. So the chef, of course, asks what they're doing, and she gives a breakdown of what's happening. And the daughter Faith is like, yeah, this is fucking crazy. And the hibachi chef is like, yeah, that sounds fucking crazy. And she's leaving in a few days. We see the onion volcano that I told you about, Amy, at hibachi.
You did.
The onion volcano. Mm-hmm. And Juna is like, if she was a lesbian, or Lisa says about Juna, if Juna was a lesbian, she'd be Lisa's dream woman and is also her best friend.
Okay.
And Lisa is really trying to sell Daniel well about how wonderful he makes her feel and how kind and how loving he is. And her daughter's like, yeah, that's good treatment. Love bombing is the problem, Mom. And she thinks it's a total romance scam. And they go for older women who are desperate and have been hurt.
Wow. And Lisa's kind of like, ow.
Yeah, like that hurts. She's not wrong. But that hurts.
Yeah.
She goes, do I look like an old, vulnerable woman? And her daughter's like, yeah.
You're wearing a wig because he told you to.
Yes. Stop this. Yeah. Stop this. So we find out Lisa has, of course, sent Daniel money.
Of course.
And Faith is like, boom, mic drop. That's my point, Mom.
Yep.
She sends him money every 2 weeks because he lives in poverty, Amy.
Okay.
Amy Orman's going to lose her fucking mind here.
The money, I can't because these people don't have a lot of money.
No.
She is in debt up to her eyeballs and she's sending this guy money. Oh my God. If I was Faith, I would run. I would just run. I would get the fuck out of there.
I would too. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here?
And Juna, what is Juna's play in all of this?
I don't know.
She's giving her money.
She's an enabler. She's an enabler.
Would you give me money to send to my Nigerian boyfriend?
No.
No.
No. And I make a lot of poor financial decisions. No.
That's not one of them.
No. So here's the thing. He has only asked for money 2 or 3 times, but she gives him money because it makes her feel better.
Yeah. This woman needs a fucking therapist.
Yes, she does. In the first 2 months, she sent him $2,000. That was 2 months ago. So they've been together for 4 months. And she's like, I don't even know how much he sent. And Faith's like, does he have a job? And she goes, yeah, he does have a job, but he hasn't really been able to work a lot lately because of the malaria.
And what does Faith say? What did he do before you?
Yes. Thank you, Faith. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Her daughter's like, you're a fucking moron. Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, essentially.
She and her daughter, as you just said, broke as a joke. They borrow money from Juna a lot, and this is really upsetting Faith. And she asks how much debt they're in, and Lisa's like, I haven't asked Juna for as much money as she had. There's just a lot of yada, 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 humming around.
Yeah, yep.
She's also, Juna has paid for the visa so she can go to Nigeria. Because if he's scamming Lisa, he's now also scamming Juna. Yes.
I need to know where Juna's getting her money from.
We need to go rescue Juna.
Because if I found out like Timmy was giving his friend money for a Nigerian for his Malagasy queen,
right?
I would be real upset.
Yeah,
real upset.
Yes, yes. Is Juna married?
Right. Does Juna earn does Juna earn a ton of money on her own?
Right, and can
even so, it's still terrible because Juna might have family that wants that money, or I don't know, whatever. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good.
No, it is not. And Faith is like, girl, you are a fucking moron. She's so over her mother. Juna's like, I don't think he's bad, but texting and talking are different things, and we'll see what happens. And Faith's like, my mother's a lost cause. But Lisa says she isn't in the relationship. Faith doesn't know. She's not in it with them.
Oh,
and this may be the best relationship of her life. Well, you haven't met him, so
no.
It's great.
No.
Faith now starts to cry and says, you say that every time, Mom. Every relationship is the best one of your life. And I absolutely know that to be true.
Oh, this fucking kid has been through it.
So Faith now is like done and leaves. She can't even take this. She walks out of the restaurant crying. And Lisa tells Juna, this always turns into a fight. Well, if we have a pattern here, maybe we need to take the opportunity to figure out why we're in this pattern all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And Faith says every time she voices her opinion, Lisa shuts her down or tells her she shouldn't feel this way. And Lisa lectures Faith about her concerns, and she'd be like, I will always choose you to Faith before someone else. That's promise I won't marry him on. I'm like, no, it's not true.
That's not true. And that's the thing. Like, don't get me wrong. Raising kids, you don't have money. A lot of kids grow up with financial insecurity, right? And you can be with a partner like my parents were,
right,
and still have it. Okay.
Yeah.
And when you're a single parent, you often don't have extra lines of support. I get that.
Yeah.
But you can't parentify your kid and then yell at your kid for being parentified.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can't be like involving your kid in all the problems and then saying, well, this is not your business.
Right.
You're the kid. I'm the parent. I got this. No, you involved her in this. She's in this. Faith has a voice here.
Yes.
You gave it to her.
Yes.
She has every right to say,
I don't like this.
I don't like this. You're pissing me off. You've done this before. And Faith has lived experience with you. She knows what you've done.
Faith has been left for you to choose a man or woman so many times in this child's life. I guarantee you.
Yeah, you're right.
Lisa will always choose romance over her kid.
Oh, you're right, Amanda. Jeez.
It's just so upsetting.
And Faith knows that in her core, so she has to go along with it.
And she's terrified. She's terrified her mother's going to go to Nigeria and marry this guy.
She's had to go along with all of this. You nailed it. She had to go along with all of this because she knows her mother will choose them over her.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And so Faith says, if you break this promise again, I can't do this anymore. So clearly Lisa breaks promises to her all the time. I'm sure around money and around relationships.
You're right. We need to get Faith in your guest room.
Yeah.
And let you mother her for a while.
She needs better than this. And Lisa seems shaken and says she has done so much to this poor kid. But at that time, she was trying to figure out who she was. But this is different. She's a grown-up now. She wants her happily ever after. I'm not going to say just because you're a parent doesn't mean you can never choose your own happiness again.
Of course. Yes. Of course.
Actually, the happier you are as a parent, the better parent you are.
You're married to somebody who has a child.
Yes.
And you know, they chose happiness and everybody's happy. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
But if you said, I have done so much to this poor kid, then Lisa, stop dating right now and fix your relationship with your kid and make sure she's okay.
Yep. 100%. 100%.
And I don't care that she's in her 20s or however old she is. You have fucked this kid over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a grown up, grow the fuck up and fix this with your kid. And stop traipsing all over the world for the next dick or meal.
But she never will because she knows that Faith will never leave her because she has orchestrated it that way.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
This one just enrages me.
It's fucked up.
So much. And Faith is clearly the problem for not seeing that yet.
Oh,
that, Lisa's really grown up now. Mm-hmm. So now Lisa forces herself onto Faith and forces her to talk. And she's like, I'm trying to understand your feelings. And Faith's like, you never listen. I'm telling my mom to prioritize my feelings. And she says she understands, but she's going to go meet him and see if they're compatible. And she now forces Faith to hug her. And she says she'll start listening better. And Faith is sobbing in her mother's arms.
Yeah.
Sobbing.
Faith is going to have to take care of Lisa her entire life.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Like my parents, they don't have money. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But they have enough that I've never had to take care of them.
Yes.
They independently can do their own things in every aspect. I'm not just talking financially. Like they just do their own thing. Yeah. And when that day comes that I have to take care of them, I absolutely will.
Of course.
Because I haven't had to yet.
Right. And your parents aren't making you their emotional support. It's so inappropriate.
No, my mother's the ice princess. We all know this. The ice queen.
She doesn't have feelings about anything.
No matter what. No.
And so we finish up. Lisa says she gets where Faith is coming from and she's put her through a lot and her opinion is in her heart, but she thinks Daniel is the real deal and she'd be a fool not to go after him.
Could you imagine a world in which you just shove aside your kid standing there sobbing, saying, please prioritize me.
Right.
And you're like, nope, got this Nigerian dick for 4 months. I can't wait to go get it.
Yep. I know. It's so upsetting.
All right. Okay. I just had an idea for a new show for you.
What's that?
Amanda Mothers reality TV stars.
Okay.
So we just take a reality TV star that needs mothering.
Okay.
And they
bring them here.
They go into your guest home. So any day Todd wakes up, there could be a random reality star.
There
just
could be.
Hanging out in the kitchen drinking coffee with you.
That's fine. That's
One day it's Gypsy Rose. Maybe it's Faith.
Yes.
I don't know.
There's been a number of kids I've wanted to adopt.
Yeah.
I think that's a great show. Let's do it.
Okay. All right.
Get Matt Sharp right on that.
Yep. That's where we leave them, right?
Yes, that is where we leave them.
Next time on, Laura meets Birkin. We meet Daniel, and he is not okay with the lesbianism.
No. He is not down with women being with women.
Nope. We meet, I think it's Jovan. And Anna, and Jovan is telling a group of seniors that he's meeting his wife for the very first time. His wife, already married.
The point I put is, we meet a man who's married to someone he's never met.
Yeah. Molly is a huge fucking problem. She says to Forrest and Anna, did you guys do, she says like the nookie or something like that.
Oh,
and
God.
Forrest says, you're pushing too far. And Molly is like, Sheena already has control of him.
Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Wow.
Then she makes Sheena cry. And I wrote, I hate this fucking woman.
I do too.
And Emma prepares to tell Ziad about Muhammad.
I said Emma and Ziad continue to hate each other. Because these two hate each other.
They hate each other. So that's it, guys. That's been your 90 day. Oh, is it a good season?
This is good. I'm so glad we're doing this. This is redonkulous.
So glad we're doing it too. Today is the 22nd. It is Christmas week if you celebrate.
Yes.
And we are still in Hanukkah, correct?
No. What is the last night of Hanukkah?
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Hold on. No, it started. I'll tell you. Hold on. We might
hope you had a nice holiday.
Hope you had a nice holiday. Yes. The last night of Hanukkah is, let's see. Oh, yeah, it is. 22nd is the last day of Hanukkah.
Okay. Well, happy Hanukkah to those who celebrate. Tonight is our YouTube live for Christmas.
Yes.
So we're just going to, just hang out with you guys, just the BDFs. And if you don't get the link, I'll put it everywhere. But if you don't get it, it's at 8 p.m. Eastern time on December 22nd. Just go to our YouTube channel and you'll see a live happening. Just join it.
Yep.
Yeah. It's Little Miss Recap. The link is in the show notes. Tomorrow you get Toe. You get Special Forces Rewatch on Christmas Eve. On Christmas Day, we have a very special Christmas movie with two very special guests that we're not revealing yet.
Nope.
And then Landman is going to be pushed to Friday because of that Christmas special.
Right.
And Mailbag is going to be out too.
Yes.
And if you haven't already, please scoot over to Facebook to the Backdoor Friends group, or here on Patreon. I put up a form for Ask Us Anything. So Becca, Amanda, and I will do a year-end, hey, ask us anything. Different than Mailbag, which is you call and ask for advice.
Right.
Ask Us Anything is like, hey, Amanda, how'd you meet Todd? Those kind of questions.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So you can send those in as well. All right. Anything else, Amanda, that I missed?
I think we've covered it between yesterday's attempt and today's attempt. It's all good.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for supporting the show as always. Amanda, thank you for your time as always.
Amy, thank you.
And we'll see you next time.
Take care, everyone.
Thank you so much for listening to Little Miss Recap. If you'd like to support the show and get a ton of bonus content, including all episodes ad-free, please visit our Patreon. The link is in the show notes. If we've earned it, please consider leaving us a 5-star review wherever you listen. If you have someone in your life who loves trash TV, please consider sharing this episode and telling them about the pod. I hope you've enjoyed this episode because we made it for you.